wedding ceremony needs to be comfortable. So if you're not comfortable and you'd like to move over to the shade, you're welcome to do that, you know. My heavens, yes. Love is not supposed to be uncomfortable, for heaven's sake. So welcome, everyone, to Unity in Chicago. This day, as I will said often, that was a celebration of love, but this is a huge, huge, huge celebration of love. And I appreciate the diversity that is here today. Unity is a place where we love you. We just love you. And we want to hold that space for you to love yourself. And you must love yourself to be in healthy partnership. So I applaud you all for showing up to be in healthy partnership, because you're the one that teaches us how to live in love. Maya Angelou also said that people may not remember what you did, they may not remember what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. So I hope that you all are feeling celebrated, because we celebrate you. And let's give all these people a hand. Unity was started over 100 years ago, and it's based on the idea that God is not outside of us judging us. God is in dwelling presence of love, of clarity, of life. And so what we're about here today is how we honor each of you and all of us as God in action. And that's what love is. So I begin this ceremony by saying, beloved family and friends, welcome to this huge celebration of love. And I'd like to ask you all, as family and friends that are here, do you support these folks that you're supporting in the love that they share for the rest of their lives? And if you do, please say together, we do. We do. And I'd like you all maybe to look around and see all these people that are going to be part of your community of love. Right? Okay. Because one thing we know is if you're straight or gay, you need community that can support you and love you. And I'd like to ask you all present, have you all come out of that indwelling spirit of truth before these loved ones and friends? And have you come to be married out of your own free will and out of your love for each other? And if so, please say, we have.
We have.
Beautiful. So let's just breathe in to this incredible moment of love. Let's take a moment to center into this experience, center into this divine moment and the divine appointment of each person that's here. So if you close your eyes, let's take a deep breath into this magnificent moment of life. We are here in nature, and we are nature. And so it is natural for us to love and be in love and choose the right and perfect partner for our lives. Dear God, creator of us all, we thank you for your loving presence in our lives. Today we especially thank you for the gifts of love made real in this moment of commitment and marriage. The beauty of laughter, the tears of joy, the warmth of touch that is happening right here and right now. We rejoice that these beautiful souls have found each other and in each other a loving companion, and that through each other the path of life will have meaning even when it is at its steepest. Open all of our minds and hearts to the brightness of the love that lives within these two precious and these 80 precious souls. Amen.
Amen.
So our first reading is This is Friendship, and I invite you to face your partner as I read this reading. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the frivolous and weak things that you can't help seeing there, but drawing out into the light all the beautiful, radiant things that no one else has looked quite far enough to find. I love you for ignoring the possibilities of the fool in me and laying firm hold of the possibilities of good in me. I love you for closing your eyes to the discords in me and adding to the music in me by worshipful listening. You are my best friend. So we breathe into this, and you all can stay. You can stay just like you are if you would choose, or you can face this way. So you all have shown great faith and trust in your love for each other by making this day much more than a legal commitment, but by making it a spiritual commitment. Each of you have great talents and gifts, and the expression of these talents and gifts is a demonstration of the love of God that flows through you and for each other. And the longer that you are together on this journey of relationship, the more you will have to contribute to each other and your new life together. You all are building a relationship that will be a journey for many, many years, and we want that to be built on a strong foundation. And so just like a house, we're going to talk about the strong foundation that are the 4 cornerstones of marriage. The first cornerstone is honesty and trust. To be honest in marriage means more than speaking words which are true. It is thinking thoughts which are true about yourself and about each other. Honesty in marriage means the creating of a safe space to discover and be who you truly are without pretense or fear. Trust is first of all a choice. You choose to trust one another, and you find that trust becomes a gift you receive in return. So when you speak your vows in a moment, you will be saying in essence, I trust you to think and speak honestly. I trust you to always be yourself and allow me to be myself. I trust you, and I commit myself to thoughts, words, and actions that will keep your trust in me strong. The second cornerstone is faith. To be faithful in marriage means more than affectionate fidelity. It means to be there in body, in mind, and in spirit. It means to be there in loving and open communication. It means to believe in the value of your relationship and your marriage, recognizing that your marriage and your commitment in itself is an entity that must be nourished and cared for. As you speak your vows in a moment, you will be saying, I will be faithful to you. I will give conscious thought and attention to those things that will keep the flame of our love clear and bright. And the third element in a vital, fulfilling marriage is joy. And I was hearing a lot of laughter up there. Joy is more than surface laughter or happiness. Joy expresses as a positive attitude, an attitude which looks for what is good and right. Joy includes a sense of humor and a gracious personality. Joy gives taste and flavor to marriage. It has been said that most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. So I invite you all to make up your minds to be joyful. For things from without cannot give us what must come from within. And the last cornerstone of marriage is love. Love is tremendously powerful. As David and I said, we had this idea a month ago, and look what happened. The power of love. It is more than loving feelings, though it will be expressed as loving feelings. It is more than thoughtful actions, though it will be expressed as thoughtful actions. It is more than passion, though it will be expressed as passion. Love is the harmonizing gift of God and of life, and it makes your marriage and your relationship beautiful to behold. And we've all heard these words often in ceremonies and in life, and I'd just like to quote some of the most profound words written about love from 1 Corinthians. That love is patient, and love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. We all may want to remember this. Love does not insist on its own way.
Yeah.
Love rejoices in the right and not in the wrong. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never, ever ends. And we're going to have a piece of music prior to the exchange of vows. It is said to be the most famous song of the year, All of Me.